So, this is the first game of our best of three. My teammate versus Baxter and Antilles. Um, we are Ibids and China versus Lancaster and Yushishi on Lipany, EGC Lipany. Second round of the elimination bracket, I guess you could say that. We were fifth in the seeding for all of the tournament. That's pretty cool. And yeah, so I'll just be casting our games that we played this morning actually. Wanted to focus a lot more on the game, so I didn't stream this morning, and that's why I didn't. So right now, we're just aging up. We had our plan that I would be going ecoing, and China would do whatever, reacting on what they're doing. So this is the scouting for me and Musketeer versus Baxter and Antilles. So far, pretty normal stuff. Although not really for Baxter's, not the. Well, actually, never mind. It's different build order. That's it. Lancaster using Yushi's stone. Pretty funny. They spawn really close together. It's pretty good for them. Going Lancaster, Castle, and 2TC, which is pretty good. Pretty standard stuff, I'd say, for the Lancaster. And then Baxter's going with Vishangan Tower, and 2TC himself. So game plan is to boom a bit more, and then fight when you have eco lead. Musketeer is doing the basic stuff, doing Imperial Academy, and also something special with 5 gold, and well, 7 and 5 on gold. I'm going growth, ecoing growth. So I didn't mine all the berries because then it gives me 50 more food on every berry, and I still have safe food with my sheep. So he's going fast 2TC with miner. Nothing surprising there. Imperial Academy. And he's also macroing pretty well for Barbican right here. Don't want to spoil it too much, but yeah. Barbican right here. Nothing too much going on right now. Great Barbican securing 2 tier packs, 2 gold mines, and a berry pack. I was just opening with Desert Raider. And we did not scout, well, we did scout 2TC now. So plan is to go 1 Desert Raider into Fast Castle while getting the Golden Age. And almost get it filled, but misclick. Kite the spear with Giant Tower and officials. Bumped out a bit of spears, defending versus the Desert Raider. Nice bug. Oh. Now I micro up to Castle Age. Oh, I've been building it for a while now. And Shushi goes faster castle than me, which is pretty surprising. But he was on deer gold. Pretty fast eco with Imperial officials. Gets 1 relic. I am doing the monks with quadruple stables for camel lancers, and Musketeer with 4 quadruple arch range for mass archers. So plan mass archers, mass knights, and getting the relics. Unfortunately, I lose that guy. But we get a lot of these relics, pretty nice. doesn't show how many relics I have. Pretty good army. He's going spear, crossbow, spear, shiganu kind of thing. And grenadiers just from this. And Antilles going spearman and yeoman. Going for a bit of raid. Pressuring them, and we know we are on the timer because they're both on 2TC. So we need to push pretty fast. Camel Lancers will destroy everything but spears and crossbows. It's kind of a knight archer comp, but even better because Camel Lancers do debuff cav, so if they go horsemen, it's a lot worse. So I'm raiding while supporting Musketeer, who's just destroying everything with archers. Macro looking pretty good, except for me. Tons of gold. I got 4 relics. Which is not bad, but killed a lot of bills. So even though we are on 1TC, we're still close in bills because we raided a lot, and yeah, we're putting pressure. Doing pretty good fight. Healing is very nice. Getting more villager kills. Losing the guy is unfortunate. But he's attacking very well. Demi Lancers, pretty good harassing unit, but they do not deal well with Camel Lancers. Now, mass. So good, the eco and the military. China can mass so many units, especially archers. So that's what he did. Just mass archers, get all the upgrades. Check out this production. Whew. No farms. I don't need farms. So much food on the map. And then I have so much food because of the berry bushes. 400 food per. It's really good. Get more villager kills. And nice. Starting to equalize a bit more, which is very good. And now we thought we were in good position, and we can ram now. We killed a lot of their army. They don't have too many guys, especially spears. That's pretty good. As long as my guys don't lose, if I don't lose too many guys to spears, should be good. Take total engagements. Clean up the archers, so Musketeer can clean up the spearmen. But they're defending pretty well, I must say. Defending pretty well. Losing a couple guys for a couple bills, not too great. But now we just raid the economy. And get almost the second TC down. But the idle economy is so painful. He's not on the farm, he's not on wood. He cannot continue producing too many units. Archers keep flowing through, and so are Camel Lancers. Do I not go? I do. And we keep raiding a bunch of guys idle. We have Sacred Site control. And just looks like GG. There you go. As I kind of said earlier, we are on timer because we're not on 2TC. They still had 3 relics. I had 4, but I know, well, we knew our economy is better now. than theirs because they invested into 2TC, and they will be in a tougher spot. Yeah, we decided to push. It worked out, and then yeah, we could have played a bit longer game, but we didn't have any farms, and it was just better to push now when we had our advantage. So now the second game, it's a pretty long one, so I'll zoom through a bit more at the beginning. Pretty standard stuff, just doing our openings. Me, it's just standard opening. For Japan, it's Barracks Rush. We have Japan and OTD versus KT and Golden Horde. So this game, well, he sees Barracks and the Spearman, so he rushes more on gold to get his upgrades and enough for the age up. He does pretty good for spreading the deer out. I go for 2TC because it's a defensive map. We have Hillendale, a bunch of gold medals, but we have tons of food in our base. Musketeers doing a great job denying 2TC from KT. Decides to go archers then, and pushes off the spears. Still pretty good, at least the TC. I'm plopping mine right now, and he hasn't started building it. So it's pretty good advantage. Golden Horde went for the building carts instead of the con. So it's a pretty interesting decision there. But it does give them a bit more timing, well, a bit better timing for military production, while also getting second TC. So now we're kind of all going for fast castle in a sense. Musketeers up, did good damage, actually burned the Uvu, delayed the second TC. I am almost up to castle. First pilgrims are going to go for our KT player, while the aging up, well, Vexer's aging up and slowly building stockyards. So I go right guards here, barracks, I have a barracks and arch range to defend the monks going in, while musketeers going triple TC, and why not? They're being pretty greedy, and I should be in a good spot to defend the relics, to get the relics mostly. They're walling here, pretty typical stuff on this map. You really want a wall, just makes your base pretty safe. I'm starting to build the relics, the monks, to get the relics because they are faster to produce and cheaper. Well, they produce faster and they're cheaper. And a friendly little interaction, men at arms kinda destroy the con. Well, OOTD. They're only feudal, but then when I have a crossbow, insane range, insane damage, I clean out the con, and I'm able to get all these relics. Now, they're both going Castle Age, triple barracks, with the Angevin Empire, and he gets a building cart, so monastery, because he aged up with building carts. Immediately plops monastery, really good for him, and he went for relic Uhus. So Golden Horde and I were both playing for the relics. I am a bit in the advantage, I have more army, plenty of wood in the bank, so starting my farm transition, while still protecting the relics. Right now I have 3 for the readiness, and I build a chapel because I knew I could get 1 more, at least. Getting these 2, but good pick off by them. Get this one as well. but they are starting to build their army. So denying a bit of the relics, but like this one, and the monk immediately getting it. Pretty good for them. Pretty sad for me is right there. Clean up some of the monks and some of the army. Now they're going both here, trying to protect the relics. Crossbowmen arms for pretty much everyone right now. It's a safer play. Well, right now it's Karashman arms, but yeah, Karash and crossbows for Pexter. And they're able to steal this relic and this one. So once again, it's a 4-3 split for the relics. But I do have Regdans and we both have TCs. So it's still in a decent spot. We lost all the army here, almost all. Just need to consolidate and then push back. I felt good in a position to go for stone now, because I had tons of food, tons of eco. Food is looking great. Monks chilling there, getting arrows in the head. And we're pretty much all doing the same thing. We're not getting the food on the map just because it's a lot more vulnerable and you can be suspected getting raided like this. Very good by MSF2. We're defending here. Horsemen in transition. We're both doing horsemen now. Horsemen archer ranges. We'll push them back. They're not ready for that. So we pretty much cleaned this army up, defended. Now push and get more map control. So he's doing horsemen archers, I'm doing horsemen crossbow. Mostly. Well, Yumi horsemen. And right now it kind of counters everything we're going for, which is just horsemen, Karash, spearmen, crossbow. They did secure this eventually. I'm starting to wall. We saw this, push there. Armies and eco lead is insane for us. Looking really good. Feeling comfortable. Ability to keep right there. Take this fight. A bit overkilling with crossbows. But we still managed to clean it up. The bill's going down, but not fast enough, so the keep will go up. We clean their army again. And we still have the eco lead. And remember, it's OTD fills, so it's really good. So, fight here. Hey, Twinkie, how you doing? It's a good fight for them. They keep producing, and the units are so much closer than our units. As you can see, it takes a long time to walk over there. So they're eventually able to clean this up. Actually, I should have just attacked here with my horsemen. So they push us back, but we still have second position. Now they have crossbow, archer, spearman, and heavy spearman. And we have crossbow, archer, spear, cav, and heavy cav. Now we're both going imp here, which is pretty good. Felt comfortable in this position. We need to defend, having filling keeps for the secrets. Although we did lose our army mostly, so we have to retreat from this. Horseman here. We do get these two keeps. We have keeps over here also. We have pretty much all the map control. I don't think we saw this gold mine. A bit long this one's mining. Good rating, not too great though. Didn't do too much. We're defending. We have tech upgrade lead. Tons of food that we're not using. We're almost maxed out in pop space. If you don't want to continue making vills, you can just always look at this. So if you have 120 and that's what you need, just stop producing. Or you can also de-hotqueue your town centers. But it's also risky when you get raided and you need vills. Here we just kite. Their eco is still really good. They have a lot of free gold from markets and well, someone gold here, someone gold there, and all the while getting gold from the Age Up and the Edict. So now Cavaleria for KT, but we're still able to push them back. We have really good army. Some units they're going to decap the sacred site because we capture the sacred site back. They sent a lot of food to me, so we were both having a surplus of food, and we're constantly getting maxed out. But it was good. Horseman switch from Golden Horse there, Exter. And then they're able to push us off here. And retreat with the hand cannoneers. Try to go for sacred site victory. Have 8 minutes left. Plenty of time. Also plenty of time for them, right? So we still need to be getting map control. And they're mining gold here. Locked some mining stuff. They tried to attack here. Gold and 2 keeps. Pretty hard position to attack. I'm able to defend here with my hand cannoneers and my horsemen. Pretty insane comp actually for OOTD. Now we continue fighting here. Hand cannoneers in the back, horsemen in front, while in 2 keeps. Really good choke point. And these guys attack so fast. And because it's archer hand cannoneers mostly for them, pretty hard to attack into keeps. Well, right now, musketeers are here to help. Still have a massive hand cannoneers, which is what's needed to win this fight. Fortifying from Vexter does kill most of our hand cannoneers, while mine. So now it's pretty risky. Now Green comes back with his full army. Able to push back the hand cannoneers, but still they have plenty of gold. They also have relics, right? So it's a decent amount of gold for that. Now running out of production speed and units, not producing too many. Able to keep pushing her, but tons of guys from Baxter, tons of horsemen, and then second wave from Green with his anti-cav does melt our cav. We need to be a bit more defensive. Hand cannoneer still doing hand cannoneer stuff, but that bombard getting free shot at the keep. He's repairing. Musketeer is repairing. But all the fight is going around here. A lot of guys dying to keep there, but running out of wood. But we're unable to keep this position with the masses of horsemen. 11 times 3 horsemen in the queue. And they just flood this position. And even Baxter sent stone for the KT player so he can build his keeps. Merchants, the TC is a bit late. Can't have emergency repair. It does not matter. We don't have any units. We're running out of food. And it's they decap the second side. So we thought we were in a really good position, but turns out we did not have enough secured. Now they had this gold mine 8k for free, building walls and fortresses, more fortresses, and free stone for Baxter for the whole game. I can send to KT. And they both have insane passive gold income. Now I transition back to barracks because I see all the horsemen. And they kind of clean up. Four spears cleaned up 12 horsemen there. Pretty good. And then Kite back with her hand cannoneers. We still had plenty of map control. But now they had free stone, more keeps, and we were on the back end right now. Now going to mass knights, well, kind of mass knights, as many knights you can have with order. The gold, plenty of gold, but they still cannot do too much. They get overwhelmed. So rallying over here, defending this spot. They're getting more free gold from pilgrims and hand cannoneers. Still pretty cheap for Golden Horde. Get 240 gold for 3 guys. 3 hand cannoneers. Compared to 1 gilded gilded hand cannoneer, which is 240 for 1 guy. Right here, pretty big choke point. Wololo does go through. Massive fight. We're not really producing anymore. It's just mass units. Yo, make you thanks for the raid. Thank you. Hope you had a good stream. Just reviewing our games that I played this morning with Musketeer. So yeah. Able to push back, really good, but check the flow of units, tons of Vico. So first one we won, and this is the second game. Best out of 3. So if we lose, we play another. If we win, we won the series. So we're pushing back, plenty of hand cannoneers. Unfortunately a bit overkilling, but it's kind of both things, right? Mass hand cannoneers versus mass hand cannoneers. They're kind of running out of wood, but these keeps don't see these fills. Getting more stone. Trying to fast here does not work too well. I keep pumping out, guys. 104 on food for Dexter. 79, 77 for us. Yo, RNB, insane. 30 stream streak, insane. What? Push back. But archers are kind of denting these hand cannoneers. They do more damage versus hand cannoneers. So now I switch to my archers, because it's mostly archers, hand cannoneers, and horsemen and spears. Spearmen at arms. Killing this keep, pretty nice. Have 2 keeps to defend that too. But we're still trying to push this away and destroy this forward position. Now we're doing hand cannon, horsemen, men at arms, bunch of units actually. The archers on the hand cannoneers, horsemen, and men at arms to tank. We also have spears to tank. So we are able to push this back. Kill a lot of hand cannoneers. None on gold, but still way too much gold per minute. 19 in the queue. Oh! Maybe. More stone to Angeles. Pretty good strat actually. He's able to keep his keeps alive. Mass range units. It's kind of the play for late game. And then just have a couple guys in front line. So we're kind of pushing back. As long as my archers on hand cannoneers or men at arms should still be alive. So that's what we're betting on. While musketeers trying to push back from here, create a flank on this position. So he still has hand cannoneers, which is great DPS, and a lot of hand cannoneers. And now these mine pretty much the whole map out of gold. We started doing the trade because we stonewalled here. So more fight here within from 10 minutes over here. Still archers on hand, cannoneers, men at arms, just keep pumping out units. Now I have 82 on food, running out of wood, but this is almost the last wood on the map. Except from the middle, which they are mining happily. But there is this actually. Pushing back still, but not able to break this position. We're pushing back, but not enough, you know? Musketeers defending here. They still have keeps, but they're now starting to tread. Well, with the fortress, of course. Oh, that's funny actually. Vixter has so much stone that I can repair with stone fortress. Huh. Now, it's kind of... we are in a position where Musketeer kind of needs to create a flank and destroy this position while I need to defend here. Still has 10 cannoneers, but we need to do something to accomplish, right? Still archers on cannoneers. Men at arms will tank for archers and against heavy spearmen and horsemen. So as long as I hold here and musketeers able to do something here, we could be in a good spot. So 2v1 a bit here, but OTD units kind of OP. Men at arms. I did not go for mine work, so my guys are a bit less tanky, but still. Bit of raid, not too bad. I still have plenty of food. And yeah, still fighting over here. Now they're 140 horses times 3 for Baxter. They're podcast. And they have less bills with more eco. So now they're pushing in my base. I cannot hold this 2v1 longer. Troy Woololo, they are able to deny it. Musketeers, rat back. I'm trying to rally stuff here and there, so my production buildings are all in front. Sending Norse down. Get gold and food. I also started to trade to this position. It's a bit safer than this now. But it looks pretty over. Musketeer pushed them back a bit, but because my armies was pretty much done and I have no more food, half of my eco's down. Not looking good. Reiknick goes down, and their push seems too strong. We're pushing a bit here, but I have no food income pretty much compared to everyone else's. One last final push. Horsemen and spears, I rallied here. There are archers from the other side, but does not do anything. And we're unable to get the military back to an even strength. 88 pop, no, 88 bills. 8 military does not look good. Military's camp, and we actually called it. Keeps goes down, like, also there's almost out of wood, but not too much. We have plenty of wood. Elsback goes down, TC goes down, the game goes down. Now, it's 1-1. The winner of the next game, don't look. The winner of the next game goes on to play, most likely, Vortex and Lucifron. And then, the team who loses will go to the loser bracket, where I'm pretty sure they're only, for the team who loses goes to the loser bracket, which I'm pretty sure it's a best of 1. So instead of best of 3, less chance to actually succeed. So it's 1-1. I am on English, and my teammates on Macedonians versus Byzantine and Abbasid. So last map we banned Abbasid on King of the Hill, and so he plays Abbasid on Dry Arabia, and he plays Biz on Dry Arabia as well. Musketeer goes for the deer here. It's maybe mine, maybe his, doesn't matter. He goes for the deer. It's a great play. Gets his wood secured. I go for barracks opening. Yeah, true actually. Just play Gen OP. So, I do men-at-arm opening to pressure Abbasid's gold and stone, and Byzantine's gold and stone, because they're both greedier civs. So I know if I barracks open, well, if I do a barracks opening, it should be okay. Baxter scouted this though, so he's fine. He'll send more to the gold. Men-at-arms are a bit slower, so in team games it takes longer to arrive to your enemy's base. House of Learning, pretty standard stuff still for both players. Pretty much everyone, except for kinda me. Barracks opening is not what usually people will do on teams. They would usually go King 2 TC. But the play, his men-at-arms, going 3 right now. Harass the gold. Still delays a bit the age up and the build order of Abbasid. If he wanted to do ecoing, it'd be a lot riskier. So this is pretty good play. Try to not lose men-at-arm to TC. Sending 1 to Biz also, and denying gold. So he does not have enough for fresh foodstuffs. The benefit of men-at-arms is, well, English only has men-at-arms. They can't build spearmen in Dark Age, but they are tankier. So they have 2 melee armor and more health. So it's a lot harder to fight with Vils. And even if they go barracks opening themselves, they trade, the men-at-arms trade a lot better into spears than other spearmen. So it's good. This movement speed is a bit annoying, but I think it's worth it. So denying stone from our Byzantine opponent, so he can't go full cisterns. Has enough for 4. Denying gold, stone, and this stone from Abbasid, so it, if he were on this stone, this men-at-arm goes there. And now I see this, and I pull this men-at-arm to attack here. And these guys are injured, they will not win this fight. 2 men-at-arms will have a good trade into these 7 fills. So he goes back, makes sense, he has military wing. If he wanted to go ecoing, it'd be a lot greedier. And so at the very least I forced military wing. And I denied this cistern with this men-at-arm that was here. That was going over here somewhere. So now he has his guys, and now he goes to stone. 2 archers, 2 spearmen, still not too great versus 2 men-at-arms, because I do have 3 range armor. 3 range armor in Dark Age. And so I take this trade. Musketeers building Hippodrome, and horsemen, 2 horsemen immediately. I pull this guy from there and try to train my men-at-arms for some fills or for some idle time. But these guys are so damaged, and that men-at-arm can tank a lot. Bringing back my other men-at-arm from the other side, now attacking, and I'm going Council Hall instead of King. Council Hall, not a lot, no one on stone, couple on gold for the upgrades, and this is looking like a feudal push or feudal pressure. Try to get Phil here, not able to. Still forces him away. Some idle time. He's still not have enough for TC. And the horseman is coming in. Men-at-arm is doing great work. So I decide to go for the scout. The horseman kills the scout. He does have enough. He doesn't have. Yeah, he still doesn't have enough for a second TC. So now he needs to do production buildings. Instead of having the TC right now, at this time, he would have a TC pumping out. He needs to go military into the TC, which is very good for us. All the while, this men-at-arm is denying this 5th cistern. But we really focused on denying as long as possible the second TC for Abbasid. Attacking a bit of berries with that one guy surviving. Now building bird farms. We're running out of food. The plan was to get Musketeer all the food on the map, and I can build farms. They're really cheap and they're really valuable. So now I have longbows, couple of men-at-arms. We have clearly the military lead. Byzantine is going for the Keshiks instead to push off men-at-arms, and building archer ranges for Keshik archers. He's still trying to go for this down. Unable to use my longbow, but this is enough to push this. So I run with my longbow, tank with my man-arms as long as I can, get all my guys back. I knew this guy will die, so I just try and do as much damage as I can, and rally all my guys together. Infantry strong together. Now he finally is able to get the stone and place his second TC. Enough resources right about now, but delays the second TC by so much. So it's super worth. And we have military lead still. Longbows, cheaper longbows. They're a bit cheaper than a regular archer for a lot better. 70 health, 5 damage versus 70 health, 6 damage, 7 tiles of range versus 5. So they can outrange a tower with no upgrades and archers. So they're playing very defensive. They kind of have to because Macedonian has horsemen running around and starting to build Varangian strongholds with the upgrade and man-at-arms. So I have longbows and couple spear man-at-arms with man-at-arms couple horsemen versus bunch of spears that we forced them out, couple archers and more spears. So now they saw this army, and Abbasid can outmass English if you leave them too long massing archers. So 2 archer range is good because it kind of counters everything here. Soft counters man-at-arms, but yeah. Now we saw their army, and I saw his army, and Musketeer saw his army. They were heading over here, so we rallied both of our armies together. Infantry strong together, and yeah. Eco is still very similar because the TC's only been up for 1 minute, so Eco lead is still not that much. Macro looking good, keep producing units. We have our farms, so we're okay, and we have +1 arrow damage, which is the most important for English when you're doing longbows, because now they do so much damage, 7, compared to a, well, spear is kind of laughable. Do, was it 15 versus a spear? No, 13. To 1-5 health is really good. And as you can see, longbows can outrange the tower. Building arrow slits, but we just decide to dive here. We have a better army, and he's not in position to defend. My longbows are just shooting, but targeting the archers now, because the archers are the only unit that can, if they're in a big enough mass, they're the only unit that can kill our army. Killer builds here with my arms, really good. That were in the outpost. Longbows are just being so annoying. They're extra range. If you're microing them well enough, you can never get your hands on these longbows. Horses running around, trying to get some fills. And I try to poke as much as possible with these longbows. TC range up to there, but longbows so good. And so I keep producing longbows. I know he has the front line with these Varangians with insane armor. Really good raid here. MX is here. And so I just need to mass my longbows do critical mass, so they pretty much annihilate everything. A little snack on the villagers. We are still pretty good spot for bills, but we still want to pressure this game. We don't want this game to go out for too long. Select couple guys, shift click the archers, couple other longbows, more archers, because Varangian guards are weaker to archers than anything else. But this army is so good, we're managing to destroy them, and longbows are still in a critical mass. They cannot deal with my longbows, even if they kill all the Varangians, but it does not matter. We have insane rams here, Karasaphon, burning farms. His farming eco is idle. He has pretty much no food, no wood. All the Keshiks are down and looking pretty one-sided for the army. Still picking off some kills with the longbows, because why not? You lose one longbow for three kills. I like that trade. Now it kind of seems like Baxter's going Castle Age, but I don't like this really. 5 ranks into, well, Castle Age into all in when you have less military does not look good. Unless they're able to stall this game for a long time, and then Abbasid Eco can overtake us. Abbasid is one of those ships that can 2v1 for quite a while if they're set up. But we put the pressure right now. 5 rams, straight for the TC, archers, and men-at-arms, cleaning the army. Baxter doesn't want to fight because he's going Castle Age, but we cannot force his teammate in a tough spot, and it looks like GG. There you go. We took the series 2-1, and now we play Coco tomorrow morning, and I'm pretty sure I'll just do the same thing.